Hi Slang Squad, welcome back to your channel.
I have had the same exact haircut for 5 years. And it makes me sick to see a video from 5 years ago today and feel like I look the exact same. I feel like my
So what do you want? You have to do something about this.
I know.
You have to cut your hair.
I feel like my physical growth has
Chris told me he's next time I get a haircut, it's gonna be crazy. I'm cutting all my hair off. And then he went to get a haircut, and then he came back in 20 minutes. 20 minutes passed. No time passed, and you looked exactly the same.
I can't pull the trigger on it. I need to do it.
They're talking about Chris's haircut that hasn't changed for years. Chris says, I can't pull the trigger on it. To pull the trigger, it has a literal meaning and a figurative one. The literal meaning is to fire a gun, but in figurative use, it means to make the final decision. Chris says, I can't pull the trigger on it. I can't change my hairstyle because I can't make a final decision. I'm hesitant. So after a while that you are dealing with hesitation and you cannot make the final decision about something, when you finally pull the trigger, you finally make the decision. For example, I've been thinking about buying a new car for years. And today, I finally pulled the trigger and bought one.
I need to do it.
It's time to jump on it. You can't get what you don't ask for.
It's time to jump on it. To jump on something means to take an immediate action, to do something quickly without wasting time because you have a very short time. Imagine that a train is moving. If you want to jump on, you've only got a moment to do it. Otherwise, you'll miss it. So you must jump before it leaves, before it passes. So jump on something has two meanings. A literal one, that means physically jump on something, and in figurative use, it means to take an immediate action, to seize an opportunity quickly. Act now before the chance is gone. Don't hesitate.
In order for AI to not take advantage of me and my
It's gotten me already.
I'm I need to stay on top of this.
Means to be in control of something. For example, as a manager, you should stay on top of everything that is happening in the company. It means you should monitor everything closely so that you make sure nothing goes wrong.
So what you're saying is he should apologize.
I wouldn't apologize. I just would put that on your radar for the future. If you're if people,
AI starts to advance, I should know.
If AI starts to advance, the people that knew it was coming and disrespected them are the first targets.
Put that on your radar means be aware of that. Pay attention to that. Just keep that in mind because it might be important. Be cautious about that. When you tell someone, put that on your radar, means you want to make sure that they're aware of it because it will happen soon. For example, teacher tells the students, there will be a test next month. Just put that on your radar. They don't have to do something about it immediately, but they keep in mind that there's a test next month so they can plan, they can put it in their schedules. Radar is a system that airplanes and ships use to track objects, like other planes or ships. So when you say something is on the radar, you mean it is detected.
If you could pick one animal to talk, kind of how, what's that bird that can talk?
Parrot.
Yeah. If you could pick an animal that took the parrot's ability to talk, what animal would it be? I feel like you gotta say dog or cat.
Wrong. That's what they want you to say. That's the bait answer, but it's never gonna happen for me because
I came up with this
that's what
question.
everyone at home is sitting and thinking. Oh, they're gonna say dog and cat because we live with them. But that's the exact reason we would revoke that privilege, in my opinion, because I don't want someone spreading my business. A dog's supposed to sit there and be a good boy, like it's supposed to be. Like I don't need like if I have a dog that can speak, now I have another thing that's hassling me every single day. That's adding to something that it shouldn't be adding to. You are better off as a dog.
Wag your tail.
Correct.
Hassle means bother. To hassle someone, to annoy someone, especially by repeatedly asking them something, making things difficult, or pressuring them. For example, stop hassling me. I'm trying to study.
What are your
Wow.
thoughts on like Bunny, the dog that like hits the button and is like, I gotta go outside?
See, I feel
The
like
dog Bunny.
Yes,
And he's like
I
hitting
know
the
what
button.
you-
He's like, yeah, I gotta go outside. Chill. Baby dinner, walk later. I'm like, you don't get to call the shots, Bunny. You go out when your owner brings you on a walk.
You don't get to call the shots. To call the shots means to make the main decisions, to be in control, to be in charge, to be the one who controls a situation. For example, I'm the boss here, so I'm the one who calls the shots. In military shooting trainings, the trainer or the commander calls out the shots. I mean, they tell the trainees when and where to fire. Here he says you don't get to call the shots, instead of saying you can't call the shots. There's a slight difference between you can't and you don't get to. You can't means it's not possible, you're not able to, or you're not allowed to. For example, you can't lift that suitcase, it's too heavy. Here, you can't means you're not able to. Another example, you can't park here. Here, you can't means you're not allowed to. You don't get to is more personal and emotional. You don't get to means you don't have the right, even if it were possible. For example, you don't get to tell me what to do.
So, like Chris has a jelly cat bunny that I got him in Italy. His name's Wilhelmina Fry.
Yeah.
I don't know how he landed on Wilhelmina
It's because
Fry.
it used to be waffle fry, and we were like, no, that's too silly of a name. We need something fancy.
Wilhelmina.
So we were like, Wilhelmina Fry is better.
Yeah, short for waffle fry.
Land on, again, has two meanings, a literal meaning and a figurative meaning. In literal meaning, it means physically landing on a surface, like an airplane landing on Earth. But figuratively, it means to finally decide on something or choosing something among different options. When you have different options and you finally choose one of them, you land on that thing. For example, after looking at many apartments, she finally landed on a small one in the city center. It also means to discover something unexpectedly, encounter or come across something by chance. For example, I was scrolling and suddenly landed on an amazing online shop.
The other day, me and Matt were at like this very nice lunch spot,
Okay.
and we went without you because we hate you.
Okay.
And
Matt doesn't seem to remember.
Oh, I am hit. It's clicking.
and it's like a
buttons,
nice vintage like lunch area. Like you can tell it's like
though. Groovy.
Groovy is a slang term. It means fashionable, interesting, describes something that is fashionable or trendy. For example, have you seen his new haircut? It's groovy.
it's just like classic. Like you feel like you're kind of in like a time machine there.
Uh-huh.
But on the wall they have some goofy shit that says like, "Oh, you ate and left no crumbs," like in like stencil writing on the wall.
People
And I'm
need to
like,
start realizing-
why is this like the most glorious, fantastic, vibe-setting place, and you have to fucking destroy it by this modernized, goofy slang?
Left no crumbs. It often comes with ate and left no crumbs. As you know, crumbs are the small pieces of bread or cake that are left over. When you say someone left no crumbs, it's a compliment that is often used about performing, like dancing, acting, or dressing. When someone has fully succeeded a task, performance, or presentation, you say they ate it and left no crumbs. Leaving no crumbs means leaving no evidence of imperfection. When you say someone left no crumbs, you mean someone did something exceptionally well and left no room for improvement or criticism. For example, you really ate and left no crumbs on the exam.
People need to realize when it's time to let the doves fly on certain things. You know what I mean? Like, you ate and left no crumbs. Let the doves fly.
Yeah.
It's over. It should be gone and it should be done.
Doves are universal symbols of freedom. It's time to let the doves fly. It's time to end the conflict and to forgive. It also means letting go, to release the burden, worries, attachment, and allowing things to move naturally. Thank you so much for watching. See you soon.